What up? In traditional JDM Hawaii style, we are all lining up to do a cruise. Really digging this wagon. Whenever I see Miraginos, it's almost like a double-sided sword. Whenever I see a Hatsumiya walkthrough, I'm gonna get sensitive. Whenever I see this front end, I'm a double get sensitive. But we got Slater over here in Kong. Look at that. Oh my gosh. 18, 19, 20-year-old Nicholas is so happy right now. 3 2G DSMs right here. We have 2 GSTs. They both have front mount, so they're front wheel drive turbo. And then we have this one. I think that's a 428. I think this is a normal Eclipse. I don't think this one is turbo from what I can see here. But these two are 100% turbo, and I cannot believe I see 3 of them. And this one even has, whoa, this one has California plates. The other one has Arizona plates. Wow. My first 3 cars, ladies and gentlemen, was an Eclipse, 2nd gen.
Of JDM Hawaii.
No blueberry, but
Please approach
very lemony.
JDM Hawaii staff if you're interested in any of their cars.
They're about to set up shop.
Again, everyone, go to the Ohana Motor Sports Foundation tent for your free ticket for a chance to win one of the some of the prizes prepared by JDM Hawaii for all of us this morning. We'll be right back. For the meantime, please enjoy the music by DJ Bio from J&B Sounds. Thank you.
It's cool. Oh, I didn't even realize the tri-spokes. I was just about to say, it's cool to see cars like this done up, because to most people, this is just a regular Corolla. And fun fact, this is the car that I had for maybe the longest in my life. It was my mom's. She eventually got a newer car, and then I was just driving this around for maybe like, I don't even know, maybe like 6 years before I got my first ever K-Truck. But some good old Oni 2s on here. Red tint. Red matching seats. I think it's stick shift too. Look at all the sparkles in the paint. But it's really nice when people do stuff like this to everyday cars.
Nice. From O'Reilly Auto Parts. Next.
Now let's walk over to these Eclipses. This one has a bumper exit exhaust, RPF ones, OEM interior still. Wow, this brings back so many memories. This is a 95 or 96 based off the rear bumper. This one's a 97 through 99 based off the rear bumper. You see that and that. And then these are the, I think, Euro style taillights. They're supposed to be all red, but this person locked in and put orange. Typical DSM airbag from the sun. It lifts. And then, yeah, this is a 428 non-turbo. This was my first 2 Eclipses were like this. And then I eventually got a GSX, the creme de la creme. And then I blew the head gasket. Oh wow, so I just realized this is my 2nd head gasket I blew with the Tri. But I blew the head gasket because I didn't really know too much about cars. And I know that, you know how radiators have 2 fans? Only one of my fans were spinning. And I just thought both of them did their job, but you know, one spun when it got hotter. So I didn't realize that the fan that didn't spin was my actual like temperature fan. The one that did spin was my AC fan. I was driving it one day during the summer at home. Boom! Big cloud of smoke. I was still able to drive it all the way home. And then I was a broke kid who didn't have any money, so I ended up selling it for like $2,000. And I think I paid like $6 for it. It was probably the one car that I would say I regret the most. I'll see if I have pictures of it here. It was like green. I painted the calipers red, I think. I was maybe 22, maybe even, if even that. I was maybe 21. But yeah, I spent all my money on that car, and then the head gasket blew, and I was pretty sad. And then from there, I bought 9 Miatas back to 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 back. Then I bought my first K truck, and then 40 K cars later, I'm now in Hawaii, and it's essentially my full-time job. So that's a quick little backstory on Nicholas and Wait for the Fame. What up? We're gonna start this video with a top speed run. Let's turn off the AC. Let's drop it down to 4th. Twin cam high jet. Put it into 5th. 62 miles per hour. Doing it perfectly fine. Not even too noisy in here. But I was just in my hotel room and Slater said, hey, you want to go to a car show? And the answer was obviously yes. So I just got up, got dressed real quick, and we're headed there now. It's from 4 to 8. I'm going to get there at 7. And there's currently a light drizzle. I'm hoping there's still a good turnout. Be cool to see a couple K cars. I got a bunch of like stickers and pins I'll hand out for free. And then I think it's also like an event where they're doing vendors and like vintage clothing, probably Labubus. Just parked. Check out some of the rides that are still here. How do you guys feel about these headlights? I feel like the real purists out there are not happy about Amazon/eBay headlights on a vehicle like this. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like that's a genuine consensus of that people would not be happy about that. Do I think it improves its visibility? The thing is, you could get those same type of headlights without having to put that style. You can just get like the normal round ones that are still LED. But yeah, even me, honestly, Mr. Underglow, I think it's not crazy about it. But let me try to find that street, because that's where I go to. I gravitate towards the K's. I should also grab a sticker. Oh yeah, it's all the way back there. Let me grab a sticker first, and then we'll walk over there. Really loving this color. If I make it darker, it looks more like this in person. California mirrors, roof racks, tints. Ooh, it has a QR code. This is East Side Underground, Hawaii. It's got an exhaust on the back. Some nice aftermarket wheels. These are 14s. 165, 65, 14, and they're K-spec, which is most important. It's got the front bar. Check out the trees too. It's extremely windy. I'm trying my best to avoid all the wind noise. But we got 2 stages here. Mark II shot Rodrigo. Underglow, if you haven't realized, is 100% back. This one has 34 wagon. Does it have an R34 front end? If it does, this guy's locked in. I believe it does not, unfortunately, but maybe it's in the works. That one has a really nice, I think, all-tech bumper. Wow, it's windy. Oh, it's got doilies on this one, too. Alright, so I'm leaving there now. Gonna end this video here. Check this out. Now this is a beaut. Wow. Thank you guys for watching. Road to 50K giveaway coming soon on my side, on Slater's slide. Shout out to JDM Hawaii. Peace. Shout out to the homie Bryce. He told me about a burger that's about 30 minutes away. I am currently, as you see, doing 60 miles per hour. Unfortunately, about to run into traffic, but that isn't the biggest deal because I'm in an automatic. I don't know if you guys know what big back means, but Another term is fat boy. So I'm on my fat boy stuff right now. This is actually not where I'm getting a burger. I end up getting lemon pepper wings and waffle fries there. And where I got a burger from, they don't sell french fries. But it's this place here. Good secured. Let's see what's up with this cheeseburger deluxe before we get our wings. So I believe the burger itself was only about $6. Lettuce, tomato, onion, ketchup, mayo, cheese. I'm gonna be honest, it's pretty good. I don't know if it's worth driving 40 minutes for, but if I'm ever in the area, I like it. Good secured part 2. I actually have very low expectations for these lemon pepper wings. There's only 4 of them though for $15. Apparently they're like jumbo wings, so I'm gonna assume it's in here. And let's see. Okay. Look good actually. Let's see what the fries look like. Ooh, they're actually piping hot. We're gonna eat a flat. You know what? It ain't bad. The chicken itself is throwing me off more than the actual lemon pepper itself. Yeah, like the wing itself. So I'm currently driving Slater's red Baby Kong Land Cruiser 3.0 turbo diesel, and getting in cars like this always makes me so excited, and it's just so different from what I'm used to. But like the fact that it's not even about the speed, it's really not about speed, it's more about the height, how high I am and how like strong I feel, if that makes sense. I understand why people like cars like this, because I feel like with this massive bull bar in front of me, this huge car just in general, these tires, I feel like I'm indestructible. I think I can drive over that and I can land perfectly fine. If there's like a little cappuccino in front of me, I probably can run it completely over. If I ever do see myself getting a Land Cruiser, I think it would have to be something similar to this, where it's like lifted and it's like fully decked out. Like it can't just be like a Hilux Surf on street tires. Like for me, I'm either going all the way or not at all. Look at this just parked up here. You know what I really like about this one too? It's only a 2-door. So I don't feel like I'm in a big vehicle. I'm definitely in a tall vehicle, but I don't feel like I'm in something like this, where I have to worry about parking spots and things like that. I feel like I'm still relatively small. I'm just tall. And so whenever I'm driving back to Waikiki, I always pass this yellow K truck and this sandbar van. Today I decided to pull over. We gotta check this thing out. So this is a double sunroof California mirror van. I don't want to get too close to it because I know it's this person's house. Just want to show it some love. Can't tell if it's supercharged or not, but it does. Oh no, it is. Okay, so supercharged glass roof, nice color. And then they have another sandbar and Acti in the back. And then look at this. The perfect color, seats rear upholstered, stick shift, 4-wheel drive, AC. Wow. Now this is what I'm talking about. I'm about to put my life on the line just to get a full 360 of this bad boy. Wow. If he's a firefighter or she's a firefighter, even cooler. This is what I need in my life.
Remember the name. This is way before the fame.